Say squat this bitch, squat, squat, squat. Ever go hard in this bitch like, ay, 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 ay. Say gang in this bitch, gang. Ever go bang in this bitch like, ay, ay, ay. Say squat in this bitch, squat, squat, squat.
Yo, what up, world? Welcome to another episode of UMG presents the BloodSport Report. I am your host, Don Blazion, aka Mr. BloodSport. Let's get into this thing, man. So there's a few things going on in battle rap. It's kind of spilling outside of the battle rap ring. One of the things I was a little reluctant to even speak about, but you know, we're gonna get into that too, man. I'll touch on that briefly, but I guess we can start with we got your boy Hollow the Don sending more shots at Charlie Clips. You know what I mean? Got a little hashtag Charlie Clips response. You know, they've been kind of going at it here the past couple of months, especially like with Clips and like DNA doing the thing for the Biden campaign. From what I'm seeing, you know, Hollow wasn't with that. He felt like it was some straight coonery shit. And it's obvious that, you know, Hollow in the past couple of years, man, has been going through like different levels and stages of, you know, enlightenment within itself. So, you know, I think he's developing a certain level of consciousness where he's looking at it like a whole different way. Like, I guess I don't know why, but almost seem like he's taking it like personal. Yo, is this some like built up animosity? Because, you know, when they battle, and Hollow was like, you know, he got the slogan trademark, you know what I mean? What shit was it, man? Psych I Lied. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think he got that shit trademarked or something. And maybe, I believe that he really did. He mentioned it in the diss track too. So maybe that's something that Clips kind of holding on to. I mean, you should have, you know, done business a little bit better. You know what I mean? We've all been there, you know what I mean? You just in your creative space. He probably wasn't thinking, you know, to really like trademark it and all that shit. And as you can see, Hollow capitalized on that from what I believe anyway. So I think it's something stemming from that too. But, you know, have y'all heard Hollow, his diss track or his response to Charlie Clips? I checked it out a couple times. I ain't gonna lie, the first listen, I wasn't really pleased. I was like, you know, it wasn't whack because, you know, of course, Hollow can rap, bro. So the shit he was talking about, you know what I mean? Like, he was dope. He was spitting, but it sounded real Drake-ish to me, bro. Like, it just sounded like some shit I would have heard Drake doing that beat everything. Like, I don't know if that was the best beat to go at a nigga when you sending shots, but at the same time, it wasn't really an aggressive track. You know, he was just really spitting. He was real lyrical on it. I can't take nothing away from Hollow with the track, man. It was dope. You know, would y'all want to see Clips respond to it? I know they had a couple jabs, you know, back and forth, but, you know, putting out like a real record like Hollow did, and I mean, I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind seeing them go back and forth, you know what I mean, in this realm. Yeah, man, but, you know, Hollow sent the shots, man, at Clips, and then Clips come back, you know, Clips came back trolling the shit out of him, like talking about he'll fail battle rap and get the nigga some views and all that. Views was a little low. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, you know, I'm surprised like more motherfuckers ain't talking about this. So, you know, Clips, man, you kind of brought a lot more attention to the shit. It made me like, you know, I was already subscribed to Hollow channel, but I know like how a lot of y'all see, man, with the channels that you subscribe to on YouTube, if you don't hit that notification bell, like you would never get no notifications. So I had no idea that the shit even dropped, but I believe I got the notifications evidently on Charlie Clips channel. So I seen that pop up, you know what I mean? Seen them trolling them up there, how this shit wasn't getting no views and all that. So I see a lot more media outlets jumping on it now. So kind of helped them out, man. So I guess my question, you know what I mean, for the BRC is like, one, like how y'all fuck with the track? I think the track was dope. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all think, I guess I want to ask y'all too, do y'all think that Clip should respond, you know, in an official diss track? I wouldn't mind hearing that. And like, you know, do y'all think too, man, that is really stemming, like it's something underlying there, you know, from that whole trademark Psych I Lied shit, you know? I think that's got a part to do with it too, man. But, you know, we'll see how that shit play out, man. So we got that situation, you know, with Hollow and Clips. And then, another question, you know what I'm saying, I want to ask y'all too. I'm high as a bitch, y'all. I'm about to roll up again. That's why I slipped my mind. Y'all know how it should be. But, you know what I mean, another question I want to ask y'all too, like, would y'all want to see them in a rematch? Like, anybody want to see a rematch? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know how I would feel about that, bro. Rematch between Clip. I mean, I almost feel like it's too soon. But then again, like, in light of everything that's going on with the little recent tension, shit, why not? You know, we ain't seen Hollow in a while. And I think that's kind of giving, you know, Clips an angle too, because niggas looking at him like, all right, man, Hollow ain't got no place. We ain't seen him in a while. We know that, like, I mean, I couldn't see him on URL no time soon, like, because, you know, their relationship, you know, contracts and shit being put out, I don't think they're going to fuck with Hollow no time soon. You know, so if they did it, it would have to be on, like, RBE, which I'm fine with that too. But let me know what y'all think about that, man. Do y'all want to see a Charlie Clips and Hollow the Don rematch? Shit, I'll watch it. Also, man, another battle rap news. You know what I mean? What is Goodz, okay, with this motherfucking knowledge and math situation? Now, this is the tidbit that I was a little reluctant to even speak on. You know, because they homies. You know what I mean? They bros at the end of the day. I was seeing like a lot of media platforms jump on it, and I was just like, you know, they bros, bro. Like, I don't want to really get into like personal man. Shit. Like, I wasn't trying to jump on it, but a lot of media platforms jumped on this shit, and I figured that they was gonna like work it out. You know, that's what they kind of saying, like it's in the air right now, that they kind of worked it out, which I figured they would. And I was talking to my bro Skizzle, you know what I mean, the day we came through and shit. It's kind of like briefly touching on it. I was like, man, yeah, I ain't want to blog on that shit. But then, you know, me and him just having like a private conversation, it kind of made me like want to speak on it. Cause I was like, you know what, like we discussed some good points. So when it comes to the math and knowledge situation, right? Now, I guess my question is, how much of this shit with math and Goodz and like math and surf is just battle rap shit? And then how much of it is like real personal? Because is this shit battle rap, or, you know, because I know Goodz was saying too, like, man, you know, I never battle me ice cold, woo woo woo. So is it battle rap, or is this shit going beyond battle rap? You know, certain shit that was said amongst him and Surf kind of had me like, whoa, you know, this shit can go outside of battle rap. Saying like, I heard even shit from Surf, you know, saying something one time like, man, like, I mean, if this shit was up there, how the young niggas come through, spray that shit. He never say he was or that he should, but just the speaking of that shit all together, the thought of it all together is just like, you can invoke something off of that alone. Because certain niggas just ignorant. Like, I'ma still feel like, you know what I mean? Like, you third, be like, what you mean, nigga? You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't that, nigga, like, all right, now what if it is that, nigga? What you gonna do? He gonna send through here. So it could have been taken like a whole nother way, but like I said, again, man, my question is the shit personal, or is it battle rap? If math run into Surf, math run into Goodz, is it a situation where it's just, hey, we talking, shooting the shit, I'll smoke you, woo, 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 battle rap shit? Or is math gonna pull these niggas to the side like, what's up? Is it a real problem? Do y'all niggas wanna step around, you know what I mean, the back, around the corner, let's get it shaking, you know what I'm saying? And that's the question you gotta ask yourself, because that determines to me if knowledge violated or not, right? So, reason why I say that is, knowledge got its own thing going way before, you know, my expert opinion came along. You know what I mean? Built a tremendous media platform in battle rap, you know what I'm saying? Like, he been doing that. His whole team, all of them been grinding way before he got with Math. Now, him and Math building something too, you know, like they saying they on the verge of $1 million deals and shit like that. So, you know, I'm assuming that his relationship with Math is closer than a lot of other people in the battle rap community, you know. But my whole thing with it would be, like, if it was my homie, you know what I mean, that you already got your own media shit popping before me, so I can't, even though we got something, you know what I mean, that we putting together here, if I got a personal issue or I feel some type of way with a nigga, being that I know that, like, your job is to rub elbows with these niggas and do interviews, I'm not going to necessarily expect you to have an issue with them either. Especially if it's just battle rap shit that we talking, or, you know, nigga want to talk on your platform, like, niggas, because I still don't feel like, you know, if you say you ice cold or your shit trash, blah, 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 I don't feel like that's, like, really crossing the line, you know what I mean, that, like, enough to, like, make it personal. But I can't tell niggas how to feel either. So, whatever. If Math taking it personal, Math feeling a personal way about it, you know, is it beyond battle rap? Is it just beyond battle rap shit talking and shit talking all the battle rappers do, or do Math really got a problem with these niggas? And I would think that with him and Knowledge relationship, you know, on the show, I'm sure niggas talk off the scenes, all that shit. You know what I mean? If it was a situation like where Math like, yo, I really don't fuck with this nigga Goodz, or, you know what I mean, Goodz made me smack the shit out of him type of shit. And if Knowledge know that, you know what I mean? Knowledge know how Math feeling. If he know the vibes and shit, you know what I mean? And he still go around this nigga and shoot the shit with him and know that it's like really up there. Like Math on some shit like, when I see this nigga, you know what I mean, it is what it is type of shit. Then I can see Math feeling some type of way. But if this just the usual just battle rap shit talking shit, man, you can't expect him to not fuck with niggas because you don't fuck with niggas. And the reason why I say that is, like, I understand what y'all building. And Math was like, you know, why fuck with the tap water? We got lemonade over here. You know what I'm saying? And I understand what he's saying, man. We trying to build something way bigger. You know, this nigga is talking down on me or whatever. Like, why would you even give him the platform? But that's what he do, man. He give everybody a platform. So you can't expect him just not to get this nigga a platform because y'all on the out, so y'all having a difference. Because I tell you this, let's say if the my expert opinion thing didn't work out for another reason, you know what I mean, and Knowledge trying to play it a certain way or being biased and don't want to fuck with certain niggas because they don't fuck with you. What if that shit don't take off, or y'all fall out over something later on and he got to go back and just doing his thing, you know, with his platform, man? But you got niggas looking at him some type of way now, like, nah, you wasn't fucking with me when you was fucking with Math. You wasn't coming through for no interviews when you was fucking with Math. So you got to think about that too, man. You got to think about that man livelihood. You feel me? Like, you can't expect him, man, to not fuck with niggas just because you don't fuck with him, especially if it's not personal. Now, if it's personal, I understand Math standpoint on nigga don't be sipping tea with the enemies. You know what I mean? Because it's like certain situations, you know, that I experienced in my personal life. You know what I mean? When friends turn foes and homies turn haters, you know what I mean? I don't expect certain niggas to like not fuck with the nigga that I fell out with. But at the same time, like, you call yourself my bro, or if you gonna be coming to the crib, or you gonna be in my everyday life and we be kicking it like that, then nah, you can't have a certain relationship with my enemies, because these motherfuckers don't know where I live, you don't know where I be at, but you do. And you going, leaving from me, going to talk to this nigga, nah, I don't play that either. I don't play that sympathy with the enemy shit, but that's if it's real. That's if it's up there. If it's some battle rap related shit, bro, some battle rap related, man, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do your thing, my nigga. Like, if it ain't personal, if a nigga ain't like an immediate threat to me, and I don't feel like Goodz is a threat to Math or vice versa, like, I don't feel like it's that serious, bro. But I don't know the whole situation of, you know what I mean, what Math's real feelings and sentiment is towards Goodz right now, and vice versa. You know what I mean? It seemed like to me on the outside looking in, Goodz just playing the nigga. He like, Math, you ain't the, like, Math is a legend. Let me say that. Math is a legend. Math's spot is solidified. He solidified the spot with Gorillas, and he don't rock with you niggas, right? So Math is solidified in what he do, but Math ain't the hottest grab right now. You know what I mean? Or the hottest draw. I mean, you put him up against the right motherfucker, like, you know what I'm saying? And I think now, you know, with all of this tension and all of this shit going on with him and Goodz, like, I definitely want to see them niggas get it popping now. You know, I'm not even like a real big Goodz fan, but I would like to see Goodz and him get it popping now. You know what I mean? Because Goodz popping all this shit. You know what I'm saying? They going back and forth. You know, they putting a little backstory behind it. Like, shit, I almost feel like, because I'm sure ARP will pick it up. ARP is all about giving the people, like, what they want. But shit, like, I know a large amount of the fans, you know, gonna want to see that shit on URL. So, Smack, you might want to put the personal shit aside with Math, and, you know, go ahead and book that shit on URL. If not, ARP gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? Get the money off of it. I ain't mad at whatever platform it go to. Shit, I'm gonna watch them motherfucker. I think, you know, I think they should just battle now. You know, but it probably didn't make sense at first. Before they had this falling out, like, if I would have seen that shit on a RBE card, I was just like, Math and Goodz, all right, whatever, I'll watch it, but, you know, I ain't excited about it, you know what I'm saying? But now, like, if I see them niggas get announced on the card, I know it's finna be a dog fight. Them niggas is gonna go at it. So, you know, I would like to see that, man. Somebody book that. But I can see how Math is taking some kind of offense to it, too, because Goodz keeps saying, I ain't battling you, nigga. I would never battle you. So it's like, all right, well, if you ain't battling me, then it's starting to veer off from this battle rap bullshit. Now I might be feeling like you disrespecting me, you know, on that personal level. But I feel like with Math and Knowledge being homies, if Math been felt disrespected on the personal level, or it's up there with Goodz on some physical type shit, then maybe Knowledge should have known that. And if Knowledge did know that, then I can see why Math is mad at you. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's real personal up there. Like, I ain't even say, well, yeah, I guess I kind of see why he mad at him. But to phrase that better, I guess, if it's personal like that, you got to pick a side and stay on it. You know what I mean? And that's something you got to ask yourself, because you are a media platform by yourself way before this my expert opinion thing came along. So, you know, even tying those closer ties with Math, you know, might put a strain on certain other relationships, man. That's something that you got to consider too, you know. But, I mean, I don't know, man. I'm glad that it's resolved, you know what I'm saying, for the most part anyway. For what I'm hearing, man, I guess they got it resolved. You know what I mean? Knowledge is also shit like, man, nigga can't fire me. You know, I guess he got ownership in it too. But however that shit work out, man, y'all get it resolved. And, man, don't bring the shit to Twitter, man. Like, text a nigga some shit beforehand. I wonder, too, man, have they had a conversation about this shit before? Because Math say they did, you know what I mean? But I wonder did Math go in depth and explain it the way that he did to us on the live and shit. Like, I wonder have they had this conversation before? Because if so, then I'm kind of like, all right, I understand why Math kind of went out there on Twitter and shit, because I done already talked to you, nigga. Even though I don't agree with it. I don't agree with going on social media for shit like that, but I kind of see, nigga, like, I already talked to you in person about this shit, and then you still doing it. So now I'm going to publicly do this because you publicly, you know what I mean, interviewing this nigga. And then that's another thing too, real quick, right? I didn't feel like Knowledge was like playing Math or hee-hee-hawing with Goodz and shit. It's like, but he gotta remain neutral. He can't jump the Math side. Like, is that what it's about? Like, you know what I mean? It kind of make you question that. Like, Math, you mad because the nigga didn't take up, you know, for you or be like directly biased? He can't do that, man. You know what I mean? Because ain't no telling who you gonna have a problem with later, man. Jeopardize his business too. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I hope the niggas got this shit resolved, bro. You know, definitely, I feel like this shit shouldn't have went to the internet. We shouldn't have known nothing about it. You know, maybe they should have did it a little bit more professional, where if he really was going to fire Knowledge, we should have just not seen him on the show or replace him or whatever. Like, you know, motherfucker get fired off The View, it probably don't be like this. Or, you know what I'm saying, so other big network type of shit. You know what I'm saying? They could have did it a little bit more professional. But Math is street nigga. You know what I mean? And Math, you know, evidently was like somewhat in his emotions. I ain't trying to play him on no bitch made shit or nothing, but he was in his emotions, he was in his feelings. Felt some type of way. It's his brother, he felt some type of way about it, so he went right on social media with the shit. But I wish they would have never done that. You know what I mean? I wish that, like, it would have been more clarity. Like, you know what I'm saying, Math, like, yo, if you gonna fuck with this, then you can't fuck with the ops at all. You know what I'm saying? In no way. And then give Knowledge like a choice to make. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, you know what? I've been fucking with these niggas before I fuck with your whole, you know, venture that you got going on. What's going to be more beneficial for me? You know what I mean? Give a nigga a choice. And then if you already had that conversation with him and he still decided to go fuck with the ops, then I can see Matt going on Twitter. And, you know what I mean, airing them out there. But I didn't feel like Knowledge was picking on sides. I felt like he played it neutral, man. I feel like he played it neutral for the most part. You know, it seemed like a uncomfortable kind of situation for him to be in. But I think he was looking at it like, well, I'm just interviewing the nigga. You know what I'm saying? I felt like he did good with the interview. I think he looked like, man, I'm just interviewing a nigga. I'm not down in Math. You know what I mean? Certain shit that, you know, probably was so much comical that he had to kind of laugh off, because he can't just be stone faced, good trying to be funny. He looking at a nigga like, yeah, so next question. Don't talk about Matt. Like, that's going to fuck him up for having anything with Goodz upcoming battles, or, you know, whoever else Matt got a problem with. Tay Rock, whoever. Tay Rock spoke out on it too. You know what I'm saying? So, can't expect, man, you can't expect him to jeopardize his relationships. You know, that's essential to his platform, man, for your personal feelings about niggas, man. If it ain't personal to the point where it's been like threats made, ain't no bodily harm coming against you, then I think that nigga should be able to have like a professional relationship with whoever the fuck he want. You know, Goodz platform, I don't feel like jeopardize your shit at all. He can talk as much shit as he want, but I don't feel like none of the battle rapper shows is more lit than Math Hoffa shit. Like, you know what I mean? So you don't have nothing to worry about, bro. The shit just kind of, I guess kind of got blown out of proportion, man. But I heard y'all niggas, you know, patched it up, man. I sure hope so. You know what I mean? That's a dope ass fucking show that they got. Hope everything continue. And yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's y'all thoughts on that, man? Y'all comment below, you know what I'm saying? Comment in the Facebook group. Let me know what y'all think about the whole shit. You know? But again, man, it's the BloodSport Report.
Say squad this bitch.
The host Don BlazeYon.
Ever go hard in this bitch like, hey, say gang in this bitch.